tomorrow and I'm gonna say everything, bro. Every single thing that I know, everything, everything. And I'm gonna collect my thoughts because I have an eidetic memory, so I remember everything and anything. You know what I'm saying? And there's bad. I'm just gonna do it on stream. I don't give a. It's gonna come straight from the heart. So if people have other questions, I'm gonna answer it too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't even know why I left Faze. A lot of people don't even know why. It was for multiple reasons. It was by being over by my homies. You know that I threw. This is the craziest part, bro. I threw myself under the bus instead of them. I swear to God, I put myself under the bus instead of them. I wasn't even pushed out. I left. There's a pedophile involved too, bro. I don't give a if I get sued. I could give a I always stand up for what's right. That was the final straw, bro. That was the final straw. And when I said, bro, not only did you guys air me out, y'all mother sold me out, y'all gave me behind my back. And honestly, I just had an epiphany about it because I'm like, bro, not even covered about it. I was just so sad about it for so long. I've been fucked up over that pedo shit for like 2 years, bro.
I just want y'all to know. He's legitimately one of the worst. Yeah, man. And they did me dirty and and there was a pedo. But and I didn't even get no shirts. I didn't get no more shirts. Okay, I got no more Faze shirts. Everybody in the chat. What?
Who are you talking about? Who? Who are we?
Him. Who am I talking about, chat? I'm talking about I didn't get any shirts. That's what I'm talking about. Them. No.
Once we added that woman and stopped trick shotting, that's when it all went down. Buddy, back it up. Rewind. What did you say?
And Snoop Dogg and Bronny James and wait a minute. What are you talking about? You covered up a pedo for how long? What?
Damn, I couldn't stay. I sat on this for 2 years. I couldn't sit anymore. 2 years.
2 years. But the shirts. People are probably like, man, who is that Caucasian? That's what I first thought. Me. I was like, Max finna really reveal why he left. That is Faze Rain, one of the OG no scope trick shot guys. One of the boys when they were in the COD lobbies on Rust, you know, getting real trick shots off. getting the real shots off. One thing that I don't like about Faze Temper, one of the older members in Faze, OG members of Faze, he left it just that. There's a pedophile in Faze. Everybody. Max? Lacey? Jason the Ween?
No way. Silky's 30. Like, oh man.
You literally can't just do that. You cannot do that.
I love how everyone just defaulted to Banks. It gotta be Banks. Gotta be Banks.
Well, you know why though.
I think it's fucked up that they did. Like, I think it's messed up that he left it out there like that. For real.
That is bad on him. That is real bad on him. But y'all can't be surprised if people are thrown, like their first assumption really is, oh yeah, it's gotta be Banks. Like that can't be surprising.
Yeah, it's not surprising. It's just funny.
In any other situation, a 35-year-old man, 36-year-old man who are around a bunch of mid 20-year-olds and living a lifestyle more immature than them, come on, man, the writing's on the wall.
Okay, so because he didn't say it, Banks had to come and clear it up, which it's crazy that he had to, but he had to because B-Souls is right. People were like, yo, I know it's Banks and I know who it was with. People just start throwing names. Jenna Marbles. Jenna Marbles is older than Faze. It was Banks and Marbles. On God. It was Emma Chamberlain. Like, all right, bro. Man, I'm like, oh, I didn't know he was on YouTube like that. Banks came and cleared it up real quick though.
First thing I'm gonna say in this video is I'm not a pedophile. Rain is not talking about me. There, I got it out. Video over. Peace out. No, this is definitely not funny. This is definitely not gonna be like a super lighthearted video.
We're not gonna watch all 9 minutes of this. I wanted to get that clear. And then 2, Banks does the actual responsible thing and says that it is Faze Temper. Another one of the OG. He actually says who it is. Oh my God. Says who it is. He said that he got a call from Faze Rain and said, yo, Temper just told me he took 2 16-year-olds from a nightclub back to his hotel room and had a threesome with him.
The Aki way too. He was flexing.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
You are not serious.
So he said, yeah, that's what he did. Since brought him back up to the hotel and truly banged him out. Now, this is the thing I like about. Oh well, let me say this. Let me show this because this is him confirming it.
What? Like, what? How? This dude looks me in my eyes and says, "Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I had a threesome with two 16-year-olds." I'm like, "Bro, what? Like, what? How could you tell me that after I'm telling you the 3 rules I have to why I'll never have your back as a friend on my mother's heartbeat?" That's what he said. He looked me in the eyes and he said that. I told Banks and I told Apex immediately. I even told Lee Trink. I have text with fucking Lee Trink from then. It was right before everything fucking blew up with the SPAC and Faze went public and whatnot. And he dropped me off home and we haven't talked since. That's why you guys are always like, "Bro, why don't you play CS with him? Why don't you play CS with him?" I don't want to say it, bro. I feel fucking bad.
Yeah,
He dropped you off home.
If the narrative he's going with is I had a threesome with two 16-year-olds, yeah, you should feel like dog shit, dude.
That's just a crazy. Hey man, Omar, if I'm telling you why I could never have your back as a genuine friend, the first thing you say, "Yeah, I feel you. I had a 3." I'm not even gonna say because I don't want that clip out there. That being your answer to someone, that is in itself a crazy way to put it. That's crazy.
Let me also say this just to everybody up on this stage. I don't think y'all would do it. You know, it's the Mary Brigade up here. If y'all have a threesome with two 16-year-olds, do not tell me. Because I'm not going to sit on it for 2 years. I'm starting the space right then in the car with y'all. What the fuck is wrong with it? We should not be laughing at this. I promise y'all I am starting the space right there.
Can I ask how long? It makes sense to make space. Let me ask. They hit the timeline. Oh, one of the LKIB members is a pedo, whatever it is. How long are you gonna sit on the phone talking with them, trying to listen for if they did or didn't do it? How long is that conversation supposed to be?
No. That phone call. So the phone call about the actual incident happened years ago. This happened years ago.
Yeah. No. I'm asking though, because you say we're not gonna watch the full 9 minutes. How long would y'all sit on a phone call with somebody that's saying they're denying doing that? Like, how long do you think that phone call is, in your opinion?
You get one call, follow up. What am I following up for? What the fuck?
Is it a 15-minute call? Like, really, the story should be like, okay, you said you did. He said you did this thing. You're saying you didn't. What was the actual story? I don't need to hear a story 3 times. And that's what Temper kind of did. Because of course he starts by denying the story. He's like, yo, that's crazy. That did not happen. That is literally. Let me play this clip. This is how he starts it off.
The fact that I'm even having to respond to this and to that my name is in the same breath as the word pedophile is so sick, twisted, and insane. This is disgusting. Anybody that knows me knows I'm not that type of person. I am the furthest thing from what you called me. And I will never be that person. It's so mind-blowing that someone that I really built a brotherhood with,
Now he spends the rest of the 3 minutes and 15 seconds talking about like Faze for the most part. Like he spends that time talking about that. So that was that first part. For whatever reason, and this is why I don't understand why it even happened, but he then releases a different video where he basically says, hey man, there weren't two 16-year-olds. One of them was actually 17 and the other one just watched.
One day I go to New York and I go to this club that's 21 plus and I link up with a buddy there and he invites a couple girls and I end up going back with these girls. We're all shit-faced and I end up going back with these girls to my hotel room. I slept with one of them and I found out after that this girl was 17. And that's the age of consent in New York, But regardless, I was sick to my stomach.
Why are you making his face, Demo?
I swear to you, I'm not joking. He said, as soon as you said, I was gonna make a joke saying, "Oh no, let me guess, they weren't 16, they were 17." Then he says, "Oh, one was 17." I swear to you, I'm like, now watch you try to pull the age of consent bullshit. And I typed it in on Google, and I'm like, ironically, I know it's gonna be 17. I pulled it up on Google, new age of consent in New York, 17. 3 seconds after I read that, and the age of consent in New York is 17. I'm like, God, these things are nasty.
Because why wouldn't he say it, right? Why wouldn't that?
You got to say it.
You have to at this point.
That's got to be the excuse. And it was, I didn't have sex with one of them because he also didn't say the age. That's the other thing. 17, the other one watched. Okay. Did the other one watch? Was she a minor? Because that still is like
she in the cook chair? What the fuck?
That's still very relevant in this conversation. You had sex with somebody who's 17 who just made it, right? Right. Sick to his stomach. Just made it, right? Just made it past the threshold. Mind you, he looked it up. Whew, I'm in the clear.
Just a 16-year-old watching in the corner.
But right, was that a 17-year-old, 16? They leave these things out. When people be telling stories, they be telling on themselves. That is my biggest takeaway from all of this. Because there's no way that you just like leave that out, or that she's conveniently 17, the age of consent in New York.
Yeah.
He could have lied. He should have said 18.
How do y'all feel about his excuse? Because one of his excuses was it was a 21 and over club, so it was safe for me to assume that everyone's 21 and over.
Again, there are certain lines and things you just have to say if you want to seem innocent. Come on, buddy. Oh, there was 21, so everyone had to be 21, right? Yeah, because there's no fake IDs. Fake IDs don't exist. People don't sneak into places and spaces they're not supposed to be. You're right. That is the thing. I don't like it because it absolves responsibility from the person for doing their due diligence. There was no way that girl didn't give off she was 17 and her friend didn't give off that she was also 16. There was no way you got from the club to the bedroom, do the deed, and then wake up the next morning and had to be told she was 17. That's just not how this works.
Yeah, that girl was 16, by the way. And there's nothing that says that she was 16, the one that was watching in the chair. I just know, especially based off of Temper. Temper gives a response and was like, yeah, that I've never heard this story before. You've never told that story before. You've never told the story of one being 17 and one being 6. You've never told that. You've never told that story before. I don't think he just heard 16 years old and it was actually 17. I don't think that was a mistake. He heard 16 somewhere. Somebody in that story is 16. I also think that it's interesting that he leaves out the age of the other one. Listen, man, you're around babies. You know what's going on. All of a sudden, you're shit-faced. I'm not trying to hear that's the same excuse that's the same excuse. If they came with new excuses, Bezos, I'd probably be more inclined to believe some of this stuff. How come all of them have the same excuse? Where I was, it was 21 and up. In this section of Blockbuster, these are the mature movies. So why would a kid even be over there?
Every single one of them ran to the most mature, whatever age it was. I get she said she was 15. That was the most mature 15-year-old I ever talked to. All right, buddy. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
They're always in places. Bill Belichick. There's always places that they're 21 and up, right? Like it's impossible for a child to be in places that are 21 and up. But they always find them that are 21. Dave and Buster's after 10, it goes to 21 and up. So I didn't even think nothing. I didn't even think that a child would be in Dave and Buster's after 10 o'clock.
Why the hell would there be children in CC's Pizza Arcade at 2 a.m? Why would there be a teenager? That should only be adults.
So kids at Chuck E. Cheese after 10 now?
I was at an esports bar.
Come on. It's the school night. The basketball game for the high school was Thursday. They got school the next day. Why would they be there at 10 o'clock? So I thought it was cool. I had to hit. Come on, bro. I'm done falling for it. I'm done falling.
I didn't even fall for it the first time. You want to tell me after you moved her lanyard out of the goddamn way, you couldn't tell she was 17? All right, bro. I guess.
That shit is the
She didn't even have a license. She had a card that was laminated.
permit. The permits card.
She had a permit.
mind you, going up to the hotel, he was holding her book bag and it was mad heavy. She was giving him this. Oh shit, what's in his bag? Oh, this is my biology book. Oh, word.
Mind you, she had him sign a form saying that she did drive for at least 15 minutes when they got back to his hotel room. He had to confirm, I am an illegal adult. She did drive at least 15 minutes. Yes.
Some
And
point in the conversation, she mentioned a locker. That didn't ring a bell. Come on, bro. What college has a locker? Come
mind
on,
you, he
bro.
also didn't say when he found out either. He never said when he found out. He was
He just said she lied.
Yeah, he said that later.
16. Oh, okay. My bad.
Later he finds out. But then that's what he didn't say afterwards. He was thinking with his little dick. And now he's sick. I'm sick to my stomach.
These are all alleged.
Shit nasty, bro. You slipped off a training, bro. That shit weird, man. We haven't
Allegedly
weird. I'm gonna say this though. It's been a minute since we've seen one of these internet preds. I saw Marcus King give a take though. He was like, "This is why I don't align with groups, because their weird stuff it bites you in the butt when you play it." Is that him? No, that's not him. Oh, is that him? This is weird.
Fuck no, bro. Stop that shit.
Never. That's why I'm telling you, I'm never, bro. That nigga would never see me in a group, because someone else being a weirdo in their own weird time could bring you the fuck down. You don't know what these niggas be doing in their free times, y'all. Fuck no, nigga.
I agree though. I'll never be in a group. We should take this more seriously, probably.
Can it really bring you down? Like someone's weird stuff, if you don't get in front of it, right? Like, let me rephrase it. Obviously, I'm about to say, obviously, I understand how being in a group setting, someone having a weird case or whatever, yes, that could be bad on you. But if you come out denouncing it and you are very authentic in the fact of A, not knowing, and B, not condoning, how far down could it really bring you at that point?
You also hit it for 2 years.
Very true.
I think
but I think that's one of those things where, like, yeah, there's gonna be people that will look at you as a weirdo for doing that, but in the grand scheme of things, people don't care that you hit it for 2 years. You weren't the one being nasty.
I will say, it depends on the people, because I am one of them people. 2 years is crazy to just know someone's a ped and you not say anything for the sake of, I don't want to feel bad. But in Rain's response, he did say the reason he did sit on it, pause, for 2 years was he was being basically guilt tripped. Like he was being told, oh, if you tell anybody, he's gonna delete himself. This, that, and the third. So I want to ask y'all, do y'all think that is justifiable for somebody to essentially sit on information like that, do the wrong thing for the sake of being guilt tripped? Do y'all have empathy for that? That's the new word of the week.
I do. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
that's if someone literally threatens to kill them, to end themselves, my bad.
Kill
to
the
end
game.
themselves, yeah. To end themselves, like I'ma at least double think, sleep on it, maybe sleep on it. Like that's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna hand. Let me say, I'm gonna hand him the object. Okay, I'm gonna hand him the object to get the job done. Because I wouldn't want you to fake it. You know, let's not do no Tylenols. Let's not do no Advils. Let's get the job done. Since you feel so bad about the actions that you did with children.
I mean, personally, I think, yeah, I'm more on Omar's side. That's 100% your life choice, and you're threatening me to do something to yourself over something you did. I can't have no empathy for Rain saying, oh man, you got guilt tripped and sitting on it for 2 years. You're right, Souls. I ain't gonna think about it. I'm a double think about it. And how bad is what we're talking about? Diddling minors? Hey, gang, I'll give you the rope.
Yeah, don't be one of them. I'd give it a rub and tell you, hey, don't be one of them situations where like it's taking long because you ain't tied a knot, right? Like that's the worst, huh?
Like like I said, it varies in terms of what I guess I'll be guilt tripped for. If you're telling me, oh, can I do this? Thank you. If you're telling me, oh, I'm gonna end it all because Cruz says the N-word. I mean, hey, I'm gonna sit on Cruz saying the N-word for 2 years if he's gonna off himself because of that. I will. Kids, minors, ebophiles? Nah, gang. Can't do that. Can't do that.
I mean, ultimately, I don't think I'd sit on it. It's just it makes it harder knowing that someone. I mean, it's literally a threat. Like, yo, if you put this out, I'm gonna kill. Like, that's a. I don't know. That's just a crazy threat to me. That like I
That is.
wouldn't just snap a. I don't fucking care. Go ahead, do it. Like I just don't think like that. I don't know.
That's fair.
Okay, we know what route Sage takes, and we know what route B Souls takes. I feel it. Feel it. I would say, I think that there is some reality behind like you having stuff tied to you based off of like somebody that you're affiliated with actions. It's just I mean, guilty by association can be a real thing, and especially certain actions are attached to certain things. So there's like, how am I trying to say this? Not saying that I believe this. I'm not saying that I believe this at all. But how he got caught up was at a party. You know, they were just living loose fast with a bunch of women in their heyday. And we know that a lot of Faze was living loose fast in their heyday, partying together, et cetera, et cetera. It wouldn't be far-fetched for somebody to say, like, oh, yeah, y'all were there with each other, having sex with some of the same women. Why are you so far removed from doing some of the same things? It's not a crazy jump to say. I wouldn't take that jump, but it's not too far off. So that's why I think in some instances it's not saying it's justifiable, but I could see somebody doing that, and that's definitely why you wouldn't want to be associated with people because, hey man, it's a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of those things that even if you're associated, you don't want to even deal with it. I'm just saying, and to answer Damo's question of like, in the grand scheme, will it actually hurt you? I don't think it will.